Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 33 of Warlocks Play HPS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion. We recently just finished up Flashpoint, where we had a run-in with a real interesting guy by the name of Gaku Hironaka. We knew him as Chu-Ai Gaku Hironaka. He was a mercenary liaison for House Kirita, and he kind of gave us some bad intel that caused us to have to jump through a lot of hoops for his amusement. We did the job, got a pretty stingy payout if you ask me, and now we've got a random event that might lead us to a little bit of payback. We've got a message from the Capellan Confederation, who were our battlefield opponents in that mission. They're looking for information on what happened to that Kiritan defector, and we might have the opportunity to let them know about this Gaku Hironaka, and maybe they'll extract a little retribution for themselves. We can just enjoy the fact that it happened. In fact, I am all but certain that that's what I'm going to do. So we don't want to give up Yamaguchi. That's the main mercenary liaison for House Kirita. Gaku Hironaka is just some sub-lieutenant in the Galdean regulars. No one's going to care. Should have been straightforward with a sucker. Got one rep with the Capella Confederation, lost two with the Draconis combined. I don't really care about any of that. We got 100,000 C-bills. Oh well. So that happened en route to the next Flashpoint in Palapala. Now it expires in 15 days. We're 8 days out. So we got to get on the road, so to speak. Now the description for the mission, or the Flashpoint, talks about bring a light lance. So we've got our medium lance getting put back together. The Hunchback, Blackjack, Griffin, and the Centurion, which we never tore apart. Sub 200 tons, good combo. A lot of the prime weapons have moved to the Assault Lance, and we're going to leave them there. But it's a good combination. We'll have it ready 5 days after we arrive, which hopefully is good enough. Our 3-point medical penalty for that periphery pox has expired. Twa is back in action. Ghost should be back soon. When we were on the previous planet, Istabur, we grounded out a couple of low-level missions for the Free Worlds League. We've pretty much burned all the bridges we have with the Capellan Confederation. We won't be running any missions for them ever again. Let's see how much time we have left. This expires in 7 days. The Griffin's done in 5, and Ghost is back in action in 3, so we'll pass that time. Let's check out the store. Interesting. Now this is the ECM equipment, which normally comes on the Raven. How did my funds get so low? Oh. Anyway. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. We finished up the medical, or excuse me, the mechanic shop, machine shop, and ponied up 2 point. Darius. Darius. What the hell is happening to all our deckhands? Like every episode we're hiring more deckhands. Darius, what are you doing to the deckhands? Anyway. We ponied up 2.7 million C-bills to get the hospital bay built. That is plus 3 more medical points. And some minor percentage reductions in like instant death if someone takes a cockpit hit or a mech explodes. If Darius, with you again with this gin. Shut up, Darius. Anyway, we're gonna pass the time. Ghost is back in action. We blew a couple million C-bills on that hospital. And we are ready to start this Flashpoint now. There's nothing interesting in the store. Those ECM mods, I don't want to use them. We put them on an assault mech. They're very powerful. But it's not my playstyle. I'm not going to do it. Okay, got 2 days. But once we begin it, we're good. Unwelcome guests, High Orbit, Pilapla, Devinder Singh, Free Worlds League Mercenary Liaison. Mr. Oliveira, Commander Rostov, welcome to Pilapla. As you no doubt noted, this system falls within the borders of the Free Worlds League. Unfortunately, neighbors in the Valerian Commonwealth have elected to violate those borders. That's House Steiner. Valerian, so that's unexpected. Last I heard, it was House Liao that was agitating for control of Pilapla. Truth of the matter, we have no end of trouble pacifying this system. Still, we are obligated to try, and this makes House Steiner's recent encroachment all the more troubling. They've even had the temetry to build a military stronghold on the planet's surface. And you want us to destroy that stronghold? Yes, but you won't be able to do it on your own. The entire structure has been hardened to the point of comedy. House Steiner has a great many faults, but under preparing for conflict, it has never been among them. What kind of support can you provide us? Our long tom batteries will be at your disposal. Long toms are a large form of artillery. Think train or long trailer mounted artillery pieces. Really unwieldy. They're definitely going to be firing in from off field. You'll also be supported in the field by Gwydion Company, a mercenary outfit from the Duchy of Tamarind. They'll hold the LCAF's attention while your lance places targeting beacons for our artillery. You're going to need their help because of the timetable for this mission. You're going to want to run a swift, low-tonnage lance, and as previously mentioned, Steiner defenses tend to run heavy. I don't want to talk us out of a job, but why can't you just lob a couple dozen shells at the stronghold without marking it as a static target so you can shell it with impunity? It's a good point. It's not moving. Why not just shoot it? That we could if we didn't care about the subsistence farmers living in the tropical forest that surrounds the structure. We aren't like our Capella neighbors. House Merrick would not wash its hands in the blood of the innocent. This artillery strike must be surgical and precise. No collateral damage. Got it. Good, and with that, Commander, I take my leave with you. I shall eagerly wait the report of your victory. You heard the man, so let's get to it. Contract's waiting for your approval. Hit it up when you're ready, and we'll get the job rolling. Now, I don't think we've run one of these types of missions before in this campaign. But if we have or not, this is actually one of the missions you want to do. That's a target acquisition. We have a certain amount of time to do it before we have to. GTFO. Interestingly enough, it does not seem to have a weight or tonnage restrictions, though. It's Four Skulls Jungle. I think I'm going to stick with the light lance. Again, target acquisition, we have X number of turns, I don't know how many, to meet some objectives and get to an exfiltration point. Anything that doesn't make it there in time is kaput. So, we will not be worrying too much about killing things, so we're just going to go with money. Well, let's take salvage just in case something cool drops. Yeah, let's do that in case something cool drops. And so in those missions I ran on Istaber between episodes, we took Ants and Quackshot and Razor and Dirty, got them some XP. These mechs are too slow and heavy to do this op. We're gonna need... We put the Griffin 2N back in action, the Hunchback, the Blackjack, and we've still got our fire support Centurion. And they all have jump jets. Well, the Centurion only has 2 of them. And I don't think that's sufficient. I don't believe that's sufficient for this mission. Anything that's not in the exit area when the mission ends dies. Lose the pilot, lose the mech. We need these guys to be fast. We have... Okay, so this is active, so it shouldn't expire. Famous last words. The Centurion's only here for fire support purposes, so we will drop this medium laser from the remaining 2 jump jets that we need, which we'll throw in the center torso. Yeah, that's 1 day's worth of stuff. Do we have any better LRMs? No, these are all plus damage LRMs, so they hit harder. Nope. Okay. 1 day's worth of work. Definitely worth it.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Better be done tomorrow, Yang.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay. 4 skull op with medium mechs. Feels good, man. By good, I mean terrifying. Guys, see, I hate when I have to back out and still do this all over again. Alright. Griffin, Centurion, Hunchback, Blackjack, Ghost, direct fire support, Wrecker, close in, Hotshot, indirect fire support, and Mercy and the Griffin, I think. Yeah. We added a few upgrades to Mercy. She had a bunch of XP, in fact, all of them really. So she's almost maxed out. Anyway, here we go. Well, no, here we go. I was going to take this mission with the Assault Lance. At the very least, I'd have jump jets on the Atlas, which is comical.
Command interface initiated.
Hey, Django. OMX don't generate enough heat on their own?
Right? Alright, so we've got to take out this generator, which is powering anti-aircraft guns, which will then allow our backup Gwydion Lance to land. Then we've got to park one of our mechs in each of these 3 target zones, hold them for 2 rounds, and then last but not least, we'll have to get out to a LZ, which we don't see on the map yet. Should be fun. Fortunately, we're fast.
Bandits. Taking the high road.
The reason I'm jumping is because get the bulwark effect after landing while we're in not non-combat mode.
Firing jump jet.
Barely hit, Commander.
We've got a grasshopper, a light turret, anti-aircraft generator, light turret there. Now, this one obviously we're going to get like now. This one's going to be a little trickier, but this is the one that's going to be the challenge. Just a puddle right in the middle of the battlefield, probably. Just great. Mercy. Have you jump as far as you can.
Roger that.
And brace.
They've got a lock on me.
Yes, boss?
Now, we gotta take that generator off so we get some buddies. Oh, this should do it.
Roger that.
Oh, okay, cool. It blew up all their turrets. And here's our Gwydion Company friends. Okay, they brought a trebuchet.
Waiting on you, Commander. Time to fly! Here we go!
Ready for orders. Roger that. Roger that.
so the Grasshopper is ace pilot and jumped away. Okay. Mercy's
minimal
getting
damage.
beat up.
It's go time.
Alright, so a lot went on there that it's hard for me to keep track of. We've got on our side a trebuchet and a catapult. That's great. And a Jaeger mech. Where'd it go? And this Panther. So if these guys could get up on this hill, they'd be really helpful. But the problem is, I don't control them. So the truth of their usefulness is entirely
Commander?
dependent on the AI, and we've been seeing what the AI can do. Let's see. For a long time now, haven't we? We'll jump here into cover. And they've got a catapult, and there's also some mechs up there, 20 and 50. This is that Grasshopper. And we will vigilance. And we'll just fire the missiles at this guy.
Lock it on. I've been sensor locked. I hear ya.
Now we're jumping in there to continue capturing the zone, and I'm going to brace.
I await your command. Confirm.
And that's what we're going to be doing a lot of. Obviously this water doesn't give us any cover. We need to capture these points and get the heck out. So we're going to do that. And pot shot.
Commander? Yes, I'm there.
There's that Grasshopper. They got up there. They didn't see. Autocannons and LRMs feels like a Jaeger mech variant. Now Wrecker's getting beat up. Okay, we finished one of the beacons. Time to get Wrecker into some cover. Mercy. We have 5 rounds to finish this.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so the hostiles have an Orion up here. That's just kind of terrifying. I can't make it to the target zone There's this little bit of cover up here. Jumping in the spore field would be funny, but I think is a bad idea. I think I'm going to jump into this cover even though it's right next to this Orion.
Engage in jump jets.
And we will vigilance.
Here it comes. They got a sensor lock on me.
Standing by. Moving to position.
I think I can do some real damage to this thing.
Got it.
There we go. Alright, that cut its firepower in half.
Critical hit, Commander.
Hopefully these guys will continue to pick on it and... Yes. Oh no, they're shooting at the Orion. You know, that's okay too. And he's not shooting, he's sensor locking me. Wrecker.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Vigilance, because you're a little beat up, and then we'll shoot at this catapult to see if we can take it out of the fight.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well,
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
with both of your missile launchers guns, you are pretty much out of the fight.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, Ghost will jump into this
Engaging jump jet.
target zone. Focus in the Centurion, plus we've got a 90-ton and a 65-ton up there. The Ghost will brace. There we go. Ace pilot, so he's going to jump away. Nice. Okay, that was not... That's really bad. And there's a Highlander that I've been wanting forever. Ugh.
Armor blow through. Internal damage. Good to go. I leap. I soar. Got it.
I am really mad that I'm not going to be able to get that Highlander. I mean, that's on my Christmas list of things that I want.
Reporting minor damage.
Now, it doesn't have to be like contiguous turns in a spot.
Waiting for orders.
Mercy.
Coordinates received.
Alright, there's not a whole lot in that center torso. Let's just keep firing it and hope that our friends work on it too.
Fire all weapons.
Like this trebuchet. Okay, that's pretty good. I kind of see why they wanted to do that, but it's inconvenient for me.
Let's do this.
Firing.
Okay, there we go.
That's a kill.
Ghost. Hopefully it doesn't get too much of these guys' attention. Because we're gonna move a little and vigilance and shoot at this locust just to vigilance. That's not right. That must be left over from the... It's a bug. It's showing me info on the... There we go. Alright, well, that's a kill.
Enemy down.
Clang. Okay, Grasshopper's dead. The Highlander. Okay.
Orders? Affirmative.
That might not have been such a great idea. Probably would have been better off breaking line of sight. Well, let's shoot at the Highlander. If I can take one piece of one, we'll do it.
All weapons are go.
Fortunately, I can't even focus my fire. I need all that resolve for other things. And I can't tell Gwydion Company who to focus on. Okay, I need to jump in the lake, so to speak.
Waiting for orders.
You can't reach. Okay. Mercy
Receiving
can.
you.
Mercy will. That's the right arm. So let's face this way. Embrace.
I copy. hear ya.
We'll jump up to here to be ready to jump in the water next turn.
No sweat. Time to die!
How's it going?
This is a considerably more interesting mission than a lot of stuff we do, but it is also a lot higher risk. That's why I really like the flashpoints. That's why for this whole series we've basically been bouncing from one to the other instead of going to planets where we know we can get lots of 4 or 5 skull missions and farm assault mechs.
Engaging jump jet.
Hey, big fella, look at me. Okay, we need to get you out of line of sight. Okay, good. The Highlander stopped focusing Ghost for a turn.
Yes, Commander.
That's good. There's still a lot of tonnage over here, though. You could just turn and shoot at me. Why can't I jump over here? Oh, this is water I can't jump into. Oh, great. Well, that's just wunderbar. Let's see. Right torso is damaged. Okay, we'll jump like this. This will give us a line of sight. It won't completely break line of sight, but it will give me an accuracy thing. And sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. He's got advice for me. In a previous life, maybe Mongo was a mech warrior. I don't know. Vigilance. Yeah. And take a couple pot shots at the Highlander. I would like to get it. Unfortunately, the Centurion's up front, so our ally company is going to focus on that probably. And their Jaeger mech's going to get beat up because he decided... I'm basically made of guns, so I think I'll go and melee this guy.
Good to go.
Real bright.
Order. That hit something good.
Okay, let's see. Mercy.
Good to go.
Still got a bad right arm, so we gotta protect that. Is that the Highlander? Yeah. Let's jump. Protect that right arm by turning towards the left here like so.
Affirmative.
We're in cover. A lot of pips. Shoot this Highlander.
Taking a shot. Target's taken a critical hit.
And last,
Waiting for
Wrecker. Jump in the water.
Ready, set.
And do I have vigilance? Yeah, let's vigilance then. And shoot the Highlander some more.
Want some more, huh?
That took a lot of firepower off the table right there. That was definitely worth it.
I can't take much more of this.
Alright, so it looks like we've achieved the objectives of getting the target locks on. Now we have to move to the evac point, which is up here near where Ghost is, so that's good. Ghost is... this right torso looks kind of sketchy. We'll jump up here. That's a Highlander. Let's wait on that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's jump Wrecker out of this pool of water. Wrecker's in really good shape. Let's take the Centurion out. Why didn't that work? Please stop shooting at my Highlander.
Ready for orders.
Right torso. Let's turn. So right torso, so we'll turn so we're just facing with the left.
Got it, Commander.
Ghost. Shooting at the back of this, which is really not what I want to do. That's the left torso. Whatever. Let's. It doesn't have any weapons. Shoot at this in two. No. Do that.
Splitting one in the back. Enemy down.
Goddamn Ghost. That was outstanding. Don't. Thank you.
Standing by.
Now this guy's gone.
Commander?
Mercy, you want to be a hero? It just isn't gonna work. So what I wanted to do was get to the side of this guy and take out the leg. If I could do a called shot, that'd probably be no problem. I can't. So he's had 3 injuries that I can recall. A knockdown and 2 torso explosions. One more knockdown to be 4. If that wasn't good enough, then whatever. But I don't think we're going to be able to get it.
Waiting for orders.
We'll let our allies shoot at him. And we'll start working on this Jaeger mech and maybe something more,
Acknowledged.
maybe an better opportunity. The worst that could happen is we get one piece. We'd kind of resigned ourselves to that already. If I can get a flank shot on him, take the leg out with Wrecker next turn, when we have some of our resolve back, that's definitely a good call. We're gonna shoot and start working on this Jaeger mech though. 50%? Wow, is it really that far away?
Firing at full salvo.
And Mercy.
Yeah, Commander.
This is the right arm. We'll do this.
Acknowledged.
Gotta remember that Highlander doesn't actually have any weaponry. This guy's got the firepower.
Confirmed.
Now he has less firepower.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay, good. That's real good. That is really, really good. And we just need our allies to not kill that Highlander for us. Stop, stop, stop. Thank you.
Warning. Incoming artillery fire.
Stop. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Good to go.
Okay, so I can position properly. Again, worst that can happen.
Affirmative.
Alright, so he is in cover and guarded, so 40% damage reduction. If I overkill, I take the thing out. So say he's got 85 points of there, plus 40%. Calling it roughly 120. Turn these off. That's 160. $140, $150.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Leg destroyed.
Another hit like
Torso
that,
intact.
you're toast.
It goes down. Does it get the kill? Yes, it does. We got, I think, a Highlander. By any stretch of the imagination, that should not have worked. Mercy.
Orders? All weapons systems locked. Target neutralized.
Okay.
I'm
Ghost.
receiving you.
Do we know where the evac point is yet? Oh yeah, you're right on it. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander. Up high.
These guys are wandering around. They don't. Hell yeah. Artillery. Okay, so our allies are in good shape. We've got some bumps and bruises. Now we have to get to the extraction point in 4 turns. Mercy.
Oh, what's up, boss? Confirmed.
Wrecker.
What can I do for you?
I think we'll make it.
Commander? We're rolling.
And
Receiving you.
world's top 4 pot shot.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Got incoming reserve or reinforcements that we are not gonna tangle with. Gwydion's company also has reinforcements coming. We don't want to be in between the two. Mercy.
I'm ready for orders. Firing jump jet. Waiting for
Wrecker.
orders. Uh-huh.
I'm ready. Taking a protective stance.
Alright, we just gotta get Mercy into the hex. See, this even the friendly AI loves has to get in the ball pit. Alright, just can't help getting into this thing. Mercy,
What's
you
up,
please
boss?
jump and let's get the heck out of here.
Jumping.
Beautifully done, Commander. That hideous barnacle fortress has been cracked in two, and House Steiner has lost its foothold in Merrick space. Our pleasure, Force Commander Singh, and thanks for the assist, Commander Carnby. Elias Caronade Carnby. Hey, no problem. Gwydion Company will work with you anytime.
Mission successful.
Yeah, it was. Except for I think Sumeri flew her dropship right through Mercy and a Star League era Griffin. It's certainly what it looked like. Maybe my sensors were malfunctioning. It better be, otherwise Sumeri's going to be malfunctioning. I put her in a malfunctioning airlock. Griffin a little beat up, Blackjack a little beat up, but damn, for medium lance, we did all right. Only get 2 pieces, so taking the Highlander pieces. Come on, RNG, give us the 3rd Highlander piece. Oh, we finished a catapult. So we got 1,000,000 C-bills for that, and 2 Highlander pieces. Yes, I do immediately regret not going with 3 pieces of salvage. But whatever. But that's going to do it for what I'm assuming is part 1 of this Flashpoint. Let's see. Or this episode, period. Usually flashpoints aren't just one mission.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Do you like LRMs compared to this? Oh, so this is a C4 catapult which has the 2 LRM-20s. You can do a lot with this mech as long as what you want to do is shoot a lot of missiles. When it runs out of missiles, there's jump jets and reinforced leg armor, i.e. Death from Above has no lasers. Getting XP, that's cool. Unwelcome Guest 2, Hive Orbit Palapala. Commander, we just received a distress call from Commander Carnby of Gwydion Company. They're in trouble down on the planet's surface. There's a Steiner kill team bearing down on their position, and their dropship isn't responding. They're requesting our help, but they didn't mention paying us anything for it. What a strange coincidence. I just got off the line with Graf Albin Stigler Bradford, who just happens to be visiting Palapala. He has an urgent job for us on the other side of the planet, a standard base destruction gig, nothing fancy, but he'll pay us a mint for it. Funny that. Looks like someone wants to get us out of the way, or perhaps it's a trap. I'm of two minds about this one. It wouldn't be very neighborly of us to leave the Gwydians to twist, but on some level they have to understand we're all mercenaries, and as a rule, mercs go where the money is. What do you think? Do we go to Gwydion Company's assistance, or do we let House Steiner sideline us for a paycheck? Well, Gwydion's facing and up against a Steiner kill team. Steiners are notoriously run heavy. In fact, the joke is a Steiner scout team is 4 Atlases. So an actual kill team ought to be pretty rich. I would like to take a crack at them and help out Gwydion Company. That's what we're going to do. Next episode. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you in the next episode.